Hello and welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Willow Creek sub, the N-Scale Union Pacific Model Railroad. For the first time viewers, my name's Scott, owner of Build the Layout. For the viewers coming back, welcome back. Hope everyone is safe and well. Today's little video here, we've got some switching here in Oakhurst, which we're looking at right now, and it's going to be a sped up version, like a hyperlapse. I've done a couple of videos and I think they look pretty cool, so we're just going to try that out. You're going to see trains getting made up, switched around, bits and pieces like that. Also, I've got a little segment here, it's called Old School Cool, and I have a half a dozen locomotives. They don't fit my my era that I'm modelling, but I love those locomotives, and I got a couple of them just arrived the other day in the mail, and well, as Steve Brown says, it's my railroad. If I want to run old school stock, I'll run old school stock, and as long as you're happy doing it, I suppose. But anyway, enough of that rambling on. Let's get into it. We're going to start off here. We're going to have a time-lapse, hyperlapse of a train getting made up here in Oakhurst, and we'll go from there. So please sit back and enjoy. Right, so let's get this one out of the way first. This is the Kodachrome Livery Santa Fe GP20 that you just saw in the previous shot there. I believe this was the paint scheme for the Santa Fe and Southern Pacific merger. And I got this one off eBay here, and it's actually a really nice runner. Good little switcher. I love my GP20s. I've got another two of them in the Union Pacific livery. It's just going behind the box cars there. But as I was saying before, I do like the rounded sort of roof on these locomotives, and sort of the long little snout on them. So grabbed myself one of those, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, here with the next one here. This is a VO1000 switcher here. This was my latest purchase, and it was converted from a Santa Fe loco to the Union Pacific livery. Love this old locomotive with the rounded roof again. Love that style, and the fact that it's got such a long hood, doesn't taper down to the cab. I love it. It does not suit anything else on the layout, but hey, I like it, so I'm going to run it, and it runs really nice. I love using it for switching operations. It runs extra smooth, and definitely enjoy having this addition to the fleet. Okay, so next up here, this is a standard GP35 Conrail livery, obviously here. I just bought this because I've never had a Conrail unit. I like the Conrail paint schemes. This one's a little bit weathered, and it's a nice smooth runner. It's really good to switch with, and it looks really good when you're switching the steel mill there. So you gotta have a little bit of variety. I mean, I can't just Union Pacific everything. I suppose I could, but a little bit of variety makes it a little bit more interesting. Love this loco. It's a great runner, and it's going to stay on the roster there. On to the next one. Okay, so without boring you, we're going through every single locomotive. This is what the Willow Creek Loco Depot looks like right now, and there's a few of them here. I've got, we're going to start off over the back. It's sort of obscured, top left of the screen there. That's a little switcher. I believe it's a SW4 switcher in a Great Northern paint scheme. I did a video on that of double banking iron ore trains from Powder River, so check that out if you want. Just next to that one is another one of my GP20s. I have one here, and there's another one over in Oakhurst. Love those, already covered those ones there. Just in the front of between the, we got this one here, we'll start off here. This is actually a U30C. I believe they were called U-boats. That is a 6-axle locomotive, old school era. I do believe, I've got, actually no, I'll tell a lie, I'll save that to later. But that's a beautiful locomotive. It's very heavy. I love those 6 axles, although I got a 6-axle SD45 and it's actually SD45-2 in the foreground there. I've only got that one. They're the only two 6-axle locomotives that I have. I like to opt for the GP, the 4 axles, being sort of like a switching layout. Okay, enough rambling on with that. Just next to the U30, we've got a GP9. This one here, high hood, and it, again with the curved roof that also the C30 has as well. Beautiful little engine, very smooth runner, and love it. I had it for a long time actually, and it has never actually failed me. Just in front of that, I'm looking at this one here. This is a U23B, and another beautiful little locomotive there. It's love it for switching. Love all of these locomotives for switching. I keep saying I love this one, I love this one. I love them all. They all work nice, smooth, perfectly. The elephant in the room here, obviously, this one here, which is a U25 C. Is it? I can't remember. Actually, it's pretty embarrassing. I've got the locomotive card right in front of me here, and I didn't even check it. So Let's look it up. It's a U23B, sorry. So we've got the Santa Fe U23B, and as we speak now, I've got another U23B on its way. It's also another Santa Fe in the same livery, so these two are going to be consisted together. I love watching those. Yeah, I'm Union Pacific Railroad, but I love watching the Santa Fe's coupled up together as well. They bring a little bit more difference into it there. And of course the, I guess, well, later on I suppose you could call that a SD45-2, I suppose you can call it old school retro, maybe. There's still a fair few of them running around, I do believe. And beautiful, I love those 6 axles as well. As I said, I've only got the 2 of them there. But that is my old school collection of locomotives. And basically it's your railroad, you can do whatever you want. I mean, people love to be rivet counters and exact prototypes. I do that this way because I think it's fun. Let me know if you run what you run on your layout, if you like running old school, new stuff mixed together like I do. Any particular era you like to model. You may not on 1950s or 60s, but you might like a new AC 4400, you never know. Yeah, put it in the comments there if you like to run the old with the new as well, and that goes for rolling stock as well. I run the old and the new rolling stock as well. It's just whatever your taste is and what you like watching, what you like seeing on the rails. And just in case you're wondering, there is the other GP20 sitting next to the Kodachrome livery one I showed you at the start of this little segment. The one in the foreground there, that's the third GP20 of mine. And actually all 3 GP20s work flawlessly. They don't push-pull against each other. I operate a DC layout, so you can't consist or speed match. But these 3, they're all the same brand, and they don't push, they don't pull together. They all work very beautifully together. And also, just briefly, I'm just going to touch on what I said before about the rolling stock. I've got the old Santa Fe shock control boxcar, the old Conrail boxcar there, and I've got some newer sort of rail boxcars. I've got some high cube ones over here just to the left of the screen there. So I like running it, so I run it on my layout. And I hope you guys enjoy watching me switch around these cars and that in my little operations videos. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to know about. My loco brands, I do run Lifelike, Atlas and Cardo. And I don't have any Backman. Purely, I've never actually been a big fan of the Backman, so I stay away from Backman. But yeah, if you have any comments, chuck them in the comments section there. Let me know also if you like to run all different eras and liveries on your layout. And thank you so much for watching. Please watch out for the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Everyone please stay safe, and we'll see you all on the next one. Thanks everyone.